There. Now we're just
Shit.
what missing with what? Changing it to where I could hear it.
Okay, so now if I talk, they can hear me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah, and hey, look.
All right.
Star on it. You see that?
I'm playing this game for my
finally awake.
girlfriend, Kelly, to show her what it's like. She's a big fan of Game of Thrones, and I thought she might get a kick out of this. So I've started a brand new game.
Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire
With a
is
bunch of
nice
mods.
and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they'd still be
And this will look
halfway
different
hammered.
from most versions of the game because
You and me, we shouldn't
I
be
did
here.
go through and
Storm
add a
comes
lot
in
of
once.
modifications, and I have all of the DLCs too. So as you can tell if you've played the game before, our buddy here is wearing armor that he doesn't normally wear. We still got
The Jarl of Windhelm?
our
You're the
little
leader
friends
of the
back here
rebellion.
chained up too.
They captured you. Oh God, where are they taking us?
Typing.
Alright, and if you're wondering why I'm
This can't be happening.
tied
This
up
isn't
in the
happening.
back of a freaking wagon,
Hey,
It's always like this.
being hauled off to this place over here, this is just the way the game starts.
Yeah, with you almost doing
Rorikstead.
head chopped off.
I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure, Mara, Debella, Kinneret, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the
And
military governor.
you are able to switch back and forth between first person and third person views,
They had something to do with
just
this.
not yet.
Until your hands are
Yeah. See, we can't see ourselves at the moment. Look, we ain't even there. But our hands are tied. And as long as they're tied, we're stuck in first person.
I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers.
And here in just a moment, when the wagon stops, we'll get to actually create what our character looks like.
pretty sure I'm gonna see the play now.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
See, there's little kids back there playing while people are being hauled off to have their heads removed. That's nice.
Why do
Can I
you
get
think?
something to eat?
End of the line.
Alright, so we've now come to a stop.
Let's go.
See, we got those guys in that wagon.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers!
Turned up? So it's
Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step
one
forward.
out. Or do you already have them
Who are you?
out?
Alright, so I'll show you the basic forms and then we'll get into the customization screen. Argonians.
This reptilian race
Well suited for the treacherous swamps of their black marsh homeland, has developed a natural resistance to disease
and the ability to
breathe underwater. They can call upon hissed skin to regenerate health very quickly.
one tip. Oh, in addition to their quick and
perceptive
grasp of spellcraft. Even the
humblest of Hierarch's Bretons
can
boast
a resistance to magic. Bretons can call upon dragon skin power to absorb spells.
Then you have Dark Elves, and this is what they can do.
Also known as Dunmer. In the homeland of Morrowind, Dark Elves are noted for their stealth and magic skills. They are naturally resistant to fire and can call upon your ancestors' wrath to surround themselves in fire.
Oh, skipped one. Also known as Altimer, in their homeland of Somerset Isle, the High Elves are the most strongly gifted in the arcane arts of all the races. They can call upon their high-born power to regenerate magicka quickly. Natives of Cyrodiil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats and raiders. They are skilled with combat and magic. Anywhere gold coins might be found, Imperials always seem to find a few more. They can call upon the voice of the Emperor to calm an enemy. Khajiit. These ones are cool. Cat people.
Can I read it? Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, they are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural stealthiness. All Khajiit can see in the dark and will have unarmed claw attacks.
Then you got Nords.
Citizens
of Skyrim. They are tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold and their talent as warriors. They can use battle cry to make opponents flee. The people of the Rothgorian and Dragon Tail Mountains. Orcish smiths are prized for the craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor are among the finest in the Empire and are fearsome when using their berserk rage.
The most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. The Red Guards of Hammerfell have a hardy construction.
No, you had it right.
And a natural resistance to poison. They can call upon
adrenaline rush
in combat.
And lastly, you have
the Wood Elves, the clan folk of Western Valen Forest, also known as Bosmer,
yeah.
Right? Wood Elves make good scouts and thieves, and they're no finer archers in all of Tamriel. They have natural resistance to both poisons and diseases. They can command animals to fight for them.
Alright, so what we are going to be, though, is just a regular
citizen of Skyrim.
Oh,
no. Or a Khajiit.
We will be a Khajiit this time.
Cool. You gotta press the bumpers.
Oh. There we go. Alright. Well, see, so there's a dude, and there's a female. But we're a dude. Alright.
Presets. I used to thought that said present, but now I know it says presets. I think you should go with the default and work from there. Ooh, it looks like a
white tiger.
Yeah.
There we go. Because I'm a big guy.
Buff white tiger. You just keep pressing B.
Alright, let's see what we can do about his head. No, it's too white. Okay. Put a little dirt on there and give him some character there. Oh, we can change the dirt color now. That's new.
It doesn't look that different though. on, so we can't see the scars that well.
And some of the details on these are really fine, but if you look at his nose area, you can see where the scars are. Oh yeah, we can paint the kitty.
That will make them look even more like a kitty.
Yeah.
Let's make him look more like a kitty cat.
Kind of like that one.
I like the one that had the back.
And we can change the color of the war paint. I think the black looks better. Alright. Now to the details of the face.
I suggest turning his head to the side so you can see it. Like when you are doing, see?
Elliot, you are aware I've done this before.
Yeah?
Alright.
I'm just explaining it to anybody who ever watches it.
Oh, okay. I like that, because if you go the other way with it,
It just looks good.
yeah, you just... So we're going to put it right there.
There.
Width.
What?
Oh yeah, okay, so turn his head again.
Width.
Jaw width.
I'm not seeing much of a difference.
Well, that's okay, buddy, because I am.
Oh. His eyes look a little bit creepy. Why does it look like he's just stepping around in a circle? Oh, I can see that one easily. I think we should go with the black one.
No?
Okay. Or the pillar.
Not really seeing a change in that
Yeah, I'm looking everywhere.
one. Alright, now let's do something about these eyes.
Yeah, they're creepy red ones.
Oh, that's definitely different.
Those actually look like cat eyes, the ones on. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I like those ones.
Me too.
Oh, that's just creepy.
What?
The width of his eyes. Watch his eyes, Elliot.
It looks like it's a robot with eyes to just zero in on you.
Eye depth. Great.
I think they make him go in and out. Yeah, you can either have them smushed into a skull or out.
Well, yes, Elliot, I know that. I just... There, that looks a little bit more feline.
Why would a cat have eyeliner?
Well, they just call it eyeliner for all characters. In this case, it's the stripes on his face around his eyes.
Oh. I think white looks the best. White or black.
So now we got eyeshadow.
There's only two. Eye tint. Now he just looks shocked.
Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, what
He's
the...
like,
I am completely surprised by what is going on around here. And now he looks tired. I need a nap. We'll put him right in the middle. He's surprised about needing a nap.
Surprised about needing a nap. I see a tiny difference.
Yeah.
Now that just kind of makes him look like human without out.
Okay. I like it that way.
I'm back. Ow! You messed with me. Found your scratch. Hey, we're almost finally done with him.
Hair.
I feel like we've spent 10 minutes customizing this character.
Oh, there we go. I can just make my ears all.
Look at all. That looks cool. I like the mohawk. that one was good. Nothing. No. I want the no hair. No hair looks good.
I like this one. You got a little hair.
Fine.
Oh, there we go.
No.
Now I look Chinese.
No.
Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
What? Can you translate that for me?
Thank you, Mr. Robot. Okay, no.
No. I think it's best with none. The white one. Ooh, the black one was good.
There we go. Brown. Just like mine.
Your hair looks more black than brown.
Okay.
Square for them. And X.
Elliot.
Teeny fat. Midnight. Oh wait, no, it's not black. Sunshine.
No, we are not going to name him Mr. Kitty Cat.
But I'm gonna name him Mr. Kitty Cat.
No.
But Mr. Kitty Cat's cute. Whisper Cat? Can we name him Whisper Cat?
No, we're not naming him Whisper Cat either. We're just gonna name him Whisper.
You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble.
Is that what he said?
Khajiit.
What should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Y'all's a bunch of jerks. You're gonna kill me anyway. No freaking reason, but you're just gonna off me.
You're telling me for the last, 1 minute they couldn't tell who we were?
All Frick Stormcloak. Some here in Helden call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was it?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... as you wish.
Come on!
Look away.
I haven't got all morning.
This is pretty much the longest part of the game simply because you really have no control over your character except for where I look.
Yeah.
Now in a minute here, yep,
You don't.
he's dead. In a minute here my hands will be untied and then I will have control of my character.
Actually, you get control of your character.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
You just can't do anything.
Next, the cat!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
I had an idea, but hey, no, I don't wanna.
We're not cats. We're Jeep.
Hey.
You'll regret this.
Oh, look at that.
Sentries,
It's
what do you
out
see?
the window.
Go ahead, chop my head off. Not. You big freaking jerk. Okay, I don't remember fireballs. That must be from one of the mods.
Actually, no, usually they're extreme. It wasn't a game that long.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to
I
move
think
now.
you have to walk up the
Up
stairs.
through the tunnel. Let's go.
You might not. You
Up the stairs, quickly.
It's not. That's why I'm looking around. Now shut the hell up and stop telling me what to do. Okay.
Up the stairs now.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Move.
Get out of my way, you dork ass. Freaking jerk.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Geronimo! Ugh.
Kind of weird, that.
Don't look up. Just focus on me. You can do it. Hammond, you need to get over here. Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Advar.
Stay close to the wall!
If you had put any farther down, we'd be dead.
Stupid fire.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
I'm staying close. Would you mind cutting my hands free?
And not going to idiot.
Rayla, you damn traitor. Out of my way!
Go with him, go with the guy and stole it.
You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde.
You, come on. Into the deep.
Shut up. Okay, so now we've entered the keep. A jackass let me go. Sorry if anybody's watching this. It is underage.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon.
Really?
No doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunnar's gear. He won't. Better in here than out there. Grab Gunnar's gear.
There we go.
No shame
Alright,
in
so
borrowing a friend's axe.
here's what our character looks like at the moment. We're just in rags. But since Skippy here is dead,
And we've got a mod on.
Alright. Get that armor on.
I'll search real quick.
Get that axe.
Ooh.
Dark. Jangles.
At this point in the game, I normally take everything I can find, simply because we've got nothing and no money. So let's
With sandals.
yeah. There we go.
And potions.
Yes, potion. What we got in the way of weapon? Well, I'm not a big fan of axes, but it'll work.
I'm a fan of axes. I love that.
Scroll of summon, mud crab.
You know, they summoned the mud crab and a real mud crab.
Alright.
Damn. No way to open it from our side.
There we go.
Come on, soldiers! Keep moving!
Cover.
Get this gate open.
Dad, take cover.
Divide and conquer. Okay. You suck as a teammate, dude. No more key for you. What do you got? We're taking your crap too.
Let's just try not to scare you like I want.
See if you can unlock that door. That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
I have a question. Why do you play in third person and not first person?
First person. Okay, if anybody couldn't hear that, my son asked me why I play in third person and not in first person. Well, I have what they call vertigo. And certain camera movements and angles, especially if you play a game in first person, causes me to get nauseous very easily. And, you know, nobody wants to feel like they're about to get sick. So
I just think it's easier to aim
well,
hitting in first person.
okay, now my son also brought something else up. You know, he says it's easier to aim in first person. Yes, if I'm using a bow and arrow or a crossbow, I usually am in first person to aim because the camera itself is usually steady. It's just, and I use first person to search so you can see up close.
I always use first person when I play. I find it easier. And like I'm in the game.
Not to mention the benefits of playing in third person as opposed to first person. See it. First person, I can see everything in front of me. But in third person, I can see everything around me.
Oh, by the way, guys.
Like those that I missed.
This version of it has a difficulty setting that you can change in the settings menu. In case you want to change how hard it is.
And now we've got our little indicator that's pointing over here. We'll take those. Don't need a basket.
No, we don't. Potatoes.
Yes, sorry, I just realized I am working controls too fast. I'm used to playing it, so there you go. So you search something and it pops up, tells you what's in it and how many are in it. This has 3 sacks of flour.
Restores 1 point of health.
And a lot of people won't say that's a big deal since it only restores 1 point of health, but you can use it to bake with and make things
once you get baking things
that give you lots of health restoration as well as other stuff.
What's a rock wobbler?
Whoa, where was that? Oh, right in my face. That's why I couldn't see it.
It's a dead rabbit. They're more than dead. Those just look like stuffed animals.
So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Here's your skill screen. This tells you you've got your magic, items, skills, and map. You push down. Obviously, map lights up. World map. On the world map, locations that you have discovered have light icons, while locations you have only heard about have dark icons.
Locations you haven't discovered.
Okay. So it looks like this right now because this is basically a map within a map. This shows the location of where I'm at.
If we hit square,
there's Skyrim, there's me, and this one indicates where we're supposed to be going. Alright, oops, wrong button, my bad. Okay, and then if you hit square to exit out of that, it brings up the world map. Now, we're right here at Helgen. And that's Fall Creek, Whiterun, Dragon's Blood, Riverwood Cliff House, Marthal, Solitude, Markarth, Dawnstar, Dirkholder, that's where the vampires are.
Yeah.
Winterhold.
Which also has the college of Winterhold.
Windhelm.
Or Windhelm, which one of those has the college.
And if you go to, I believe it's Windhelm, you can board a ship that will take you to another island.
Yeah, however you pronounce it.
Oh yeah, and then we got Rifted. Now, of course, you know, it says places you've been are lit up, places you haven't been are dark.
And then places
what it doesn't tell you is, it looks like there's a lot of open space on this map. Well, as you read books and talk to people, you'll hear about other locations which will appear in the map as dark icons.
And if you just explore around, you can...
And there are different ways to travel. You can travel by foot or you can travel by horse. And as you travel throughout the kingdom, you'll come across smaller towns, little settlements, people camping, caves, all kinds of stuff.
Smaller cities.
Yeah, smaller cities. And as you discover it, it will appear on your map. See, so right now, we're here at Helgen. And there's Riverwood. Now, that's going to be our destination once we get out of here.
By the way, a lot of stuff in this game is modded, like the armor we're wearing.
Yes.
It's a mod.
We've used several mods when we started this game, which is why we have this armor right now.
This is a very OP armor.
Oh, look, he had magic powers. Too bad they didn't help him any. Alright.
Damn the Empire.
Now, a lot of people would say, well, you shouldn't take the blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Here's how I look at it. They dead.
We're carrying too much. We can't run.
Yes, my son has brought up the fact that we are carrying more than our maximum amount of weight and currently cannot run. Now, a lot of people just pick up the books, open them, because that's what the game does, and then they just exit. See, so now I've picked up the book.
If we read it, we might get
right.
something.
Now, if we go like this, we go to items, come down here to books, the brief history of the Empire. Now, you don't actually have to read the book, but if you scroll through all of its pages, any locations or legends that are in this book will appear on your map. You'll get a little icon that says new location discovered or something like that.
And like if you get certain books, they might level up some of your skills.
Yes, there are books that level up, like your blacksmith skill, your magic skills, archery. We've just been scrolling through this book. Alright, so that one didn't tell us nothing. Search knapsack. Yes, lockpicks are good, and that's good too. Now see, my son is over here having a slight conniption fit because I'm carrying too much stuff. And I can't run. Well, yes, when you carry too much, you can't run. It slows down your movements. Slows down your speed.
Bye. You're still carrying too much.
Alright. Use the left stick to rotate the lock, then the right stick to rotate the lock. The closer the pick is to the correct position, the more the lock will vibrate. Alright, so what we do is we turn that. Okay, when your lock pick, the piece at the top, starts to vibrate like that, you're not in the right spot. And if you keep holding it there, this is what happens. It breaks. Now we're down a lock pick. Now, if you move it and it vibrates but doesn't turn, all you got to do is take your left stick
one of them
and move it either to the left or the right. See how the lock moved? Okay, we're going in the right direction. Nope, too far.
Got it.
Boom. Now, of course,
that was the worst high five ever.
There's not really anything in here, but it's good to practice. Now this one, ooh, yes.
Gold and some mage robes.
Oop, we were close. It's gotta be right. Oh, let's try there. Oh.
Ow, that was better.
Alright, so we got some gold, we got a book, potion.
The books that are called spell tomes, when you read them,
yes, spell tomes. They're different books, but spell tomes will teach you new spells.
And the higher your magic gets, the better spells you can cast.
Yes, the higher your magic gets, the better the spells, the more powerful and destructive. Okay, so we've searched here. So what we do, or what I do, is I go in here and we start up here. Miscellaneous is where you will find most of the crap you can get rid of. We don't need a basket. So Mr. Basket can go bye-bye. We need lockpicks.
Torches aren't that useful.
Torches aren't really useful unless you are going into a cave.
It's really dark.
It's really dark.
Have torches in it.
Okay. So now we've got keys. Not worried about that. Now, we read both these books. They didn't do us anything. But I have a spell tome. If I open that, it doesn't even give you a chance to open it. Once you click on it, it automatically pops up, and now I know sparks. This book we've already read. It didn't teach us anything.
And it's only got a value of 2.
It's only worth $2, but it weighs a pound. And if you look down at the bottom of the screen, it says carry weight 357 of 300. We are 57 pounds overweight, which means we can't run, which is bad.
And we can't fast travel either.
Well, yeah, let's see. These are just ingredients for spells and cooking.
Sometimes they'll give you that's if you drink.
Alright, so see, wine is good because that increases your stamina. Bread is good because that increases health.
Cabbage.
And then you've got meat, which we'll get into later. Potatoes, rabbit leg, apples, flour, wine, scrolls.
Seriously, where did we get these from?
Alright. Now we've got potions. Now, you have to be careful with the potions because you use the wrong one and you can wind up hurting yourself instead of
whatever you're trying to hurt.
Yeah, whatever you're trying to hurt. Now, these are regular clothes and armor in this. And if you look, it tells us how many we have of each thing. Foot wraps aren't worth nothing except for $1, but they also weigh a pound.
And you can get those just by getting arrested.
Imperial armor and boots and stuff, if you're looking for stuff to sell,
those are pretty good.
You can find Imperial stuff
pretty much
everywhere because there are Imperial guards everywhere.
I like that helmet.
Swords. Now, swords, or shields. Shields weigh a lot.
Like, this one shield weighs 2.
Now, see, this is just a novice hood, but it has a magical property.
Plus, we can equip it right now for other
Don't
things.
need that.
This is the mod. This part of the mod. Sandals.
Alright.
Yes.
We can equip that. Now we got some gloves.
Studded. and a torture hook. We don't have anything on our head currently.
And this, you know, it's not really anything big, but it will add 14 to our overall armor rating.
Which is now 42. Wait, I wonder if the sandals are actually better. Yeah, sandals
okay,
are better.
yeah, see, the armor rating on
our current boots.
Yeah, our boots is 13. The armor rating on the heavy sandals is 43. That's kind of messed up.
Modded sandals give you 43.
But since we just started, we're going to equip those, and we'll make our boots better later on. Oh. Weapons. Let's see what we got. Swords, daggers, iron mace, battle axe, great sword. Okay, well, I don't like battle axes or great swords because they're too much. They weigh too much and slow you down when you're attacking. Don't really need these iron maces. Yeah, they're worth 35, but we're gonna drop one of those.
Oops, you hit the
wrong button.
Triangle button favorite.
And yeah, don't need the daggers because we got to carry all 5 of them to do any good.
Yeah.
Go back down here to apparel, and we will. Where to go? I know I saw. There it is. Not the best shield in the world, but it helps.
I'm reading one for.
And all the stuff that you drop, it just falls on the ground, so it's not like you're really losing it. I mean, in this room you are, because chances of getting back in here are
slim unless you go back to hell again and go.
Yeah, unless you go back through all of this again, you ain't getting in there. Now I'll save everybody the trouble and the lockpicks. There ain't crap in any of these rooms except I think there might be one, and it's not even locked. I mean, yeah, there's some gold over there.
I think that's actually a potion. I'm not sure though. Can't tell.
There we go. We open this.
Yeah.
And we took a coin purse.
It's 9 gold.
Oh yeah. It's only $9, but you know what? It's $9 we didn't have.
Yeah, but don't you remember we got the mod that gives us 50 gold?
Now what I find interesting is I have not come across a bow and arrow yet.
You don't until you oh wait, I would spoil the game. I'm not gonna say it. We've been playing for almost an hour already and we're still in the first dungeon.
This way.
Yes, my son informs me that we've been playing for an hour.
Almost, like,
still in a dungeon. Well, almost an hour. Yes, we've been playing for an hour. We're still in a dungeon. Welcome to Skyrim. You're gonna spend a lot of time in... You're gonna spend a lot of time waiting in dungeons or going through dungeons and caves. Nah, there's no mercy. Ah, you didn't see him come up behind you. Oh, look, we made a pile. Oh, let's see what we can do with these guys.
If you see oil on the ground,
yes, like if you look at the ground in front of me, I know I've got it paused, so it's a little blurry, but there's a purple substance on the ground. That is oil.
It goes fire. And you can also burn people.
Yeah, see. Ah, toast that guy. I don't toast my own guy.
You can even toast your own people.
Alright. Now, they're all dead, so we're going to take all their crap.
And try not to get overweight.
We're going to wind up overweight, like this.
And then I'm going to go insane.
But we can go to items. We'll start in apparel. See, we're back up to a bunch of this crap. So we will
just drop 2, like,
drop that and drop that.
And then
drop that, that.
And one more.
That.
Now
we're underweight again. So
wait, equip the Imperial helmet that we have.
I will.
It's stronger than what we currently have on.
My son, he's watching our armor rating for us. Alright, so now instead of taking everything, since we've only got a limited amount of room, I'm going to take what I need and what is actually worth a good bit of money. None of his stuff is, well, we'll take his bow.
I think we already grabbed a bow from someone else, but...
And we got these fools.
More arrows.
Oh yes, the cool thing about arrows is you can carry as many arrows as you want, as many types of arrows as you want.
Because they weigh nothing.
Because they don't take up weight in your inventory.
And you could have like 1,000,000 arrows. And if you had nothing else on, you would still be at 0 weight. 0 is best. Everybody knows that.
And so as you can see, our friend is still waiting over here for us.
Roll off. Roll off.
Because he's
Let's see where this goes.
NP. He's an NPC, and his job is to, I guess, guide me through this.
If you're not good at like video game names and stuff, an NPC is a non-player character.
Yes. In case you don't know gamer terminology, NPC stands for non-playable character.
Yeah, we have 3 bows. And they weigh 5.
And there's a version of everything in this game. This is a Stalthram battle axe. There are iron battle axes. There's steel battle axes. Dragon bone, Daedric. Any type of armor that you can find, there's a set of weapons made out of the same stuff, usually. Not always, but
most of the time.
In most cases. Now, I'll shoot you right in your ass, dude. Sorry again, in case there are kids watching, that was my bad. Now, as you can tell, our dragon friend is still up there terrorizing the kingdom.
I'm still just laughing because you hit him with a bow. Hey, anybody else here ever shot the dragon in the face with a bow?
Just go check out and see where this goes.
I'm pretty sure there's some coins back there. Come on, bro. I know you're going to use the bathroom. Your secondary side character will be back in a second.
Okay. Oh, we ain't getting out that way. So we're going to go back here into the main chamber. Nope.
Looks like the way out's up ahead. Come on.
You could have said that 5 minutes ago instead of making me wander around like an idiot.
That doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way.
And I'm back.
Yay, more caves.
Oh no, spiders.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to cover my head in blankets.
And now we're being overwhelmed by spiders, and we've been poisoned. So let's see. Now, if you noticed, my stamina is low. A good cure for a low stamina, surprisingly. is wine. Or any type of alcohol.
You almost drinks this thing.
Now, I'll admit I'm not very good with an axe. I'm more of a sword person, but I don't have a sword I like, so... Yeah.
You ever seen this?
Hate those things.
That's cute.
Stupid spiders.
I really hate this thing. Because they're freaky. Freaky crawlers. I suggest collecting the poison from the spiders.
I did.
No, I was talking to you.
Oh, yes. You can collect poison from the spiders.
Because if you do later in this dungeon, there's a bear, and you can
You can poison
down,
your... Oh, get out of my way. Yes, if you collect the poison from the spiders, you can lace your weapons with it, like your sword or your arrows or whatever.
Yeah, biggest damn spiders I've ever seen.
If that dude does not get out of my way so I can walk where I want to, me and him are going to have an issue. He won't make it out.
You mean an axe outside of space?
Alright, so here's what my son was trying to tell everybody.
There's a bear.
If we go to items, go to weapon, and as you can see, our arrows are still on our back.
Because we equip it in.
Equip a bow. Oh, hang on. Then you come down here to potions, and you find the frostbite. Oh, well, actually, where is it? Okay, we got deadly poison right there. Frostbite venom. This is what we got from the big spiders.
A blood-freezing poison that does 5 points of damage to health and stamina for 4 seconds. And there's a bear up here, and I figured out that if you crouch and you're on the easiest difficulty, if you hit him without him noticing you, you can almost one-shot him. And the poison will finish him off.
So now we're going to switch into first person, because I aim better with a bow in first person.
Now crouch.
There, just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. And watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky.
See, no, just don't. He was already dead.
Nailed it.
He's back to dying.
Nailed it.
Sneaking is overrated, eh?
Yeah, I should have picked your pocket, you jerk.
Actually, I don't think you can pick his pocket specifically. Coins.
Oh, that's... Okay, I will tell you that that is new, in my opinion. I don't believe I've ever been able to do that before.
What?
I got a lantern.
Yeah, I think...
But I can't use it for anything, so it's
They're just
useless.
useless.
So since I can't use it for anything...
And they're useless. Goodbye, lantern. Careful. Drop the sandal.
Now we are out of here, after I search this player. And sometimes you can get your arrows back. Not all the time, but there are times when you shoot a creature or a person, and when you go to search them, it actually gives you back a couple of your arrows.
Or if they had arrows on them, you just took their arrows from them. Yeah. And sometimes when you normally use like a shield or something with your one-handed weapon, sometimes it'll auto-equip it for you.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
And we have made it out of the dungeon, out of the cave system, and out into the world of Skyrim. Finally.
Parts of camera.
Ah.
Not be confused with camera side.
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
I think that stump right there.
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive.
From the mod.
Now I have a mod equipped.
It gives us 50k gold.
It gives us 50,000 gold, which was apparently hidden in this. So we'll take that, and we got a note.
Stash that they left for us. Dr. Girder and Wibblewood.
Alright. Let's see what this stash note was. Notes wind up in the category with your books.
Yeah, it's just a little joke thing.
We robbed the cellar, and just like you said, they had riches of unimaginable value. We have fenced the goods and taken our share. We leave the rest to you. I hope you find this before some lucky dry scales do. Farewell, friend.
Yeah, just a little joke note the mod maker made.
Yeah. Now this guy's, he's going off on his own because he thinks he's cool and shit. And he's not. But see, now we can run down here.
To Riverwood.
And I will make it to Riverwood, and then I'm going to call it good for the day.
And then I'm gonna play.
He thinks that, but he's wrong.
No, wrong. Those two quests are just my creation quest.
Okay, so see, we got Helgen's that way, Riverwood's that way, and Falkreath is that way. We want to go to Riverwood.
Which is down that path.
Down that way. Yes, I could take out the bunny if I wanted to, but he hasn't done anything to me yet, so I'm not really concerned about him.
He hasn't annoyed us yet. If he annoys us, we'll kill it.
Now you'll hear a voice in the background talking. That's the guy I was with. We're going yeah, we're going in the same direction. Alright, this is the Guardian Stone.
Mage, warrior, and...
Those under the sign of the mage will learn all magic skills 20% faster. You may only have one blessing at a time.
No. I prefer warrior.
The Warrior Stone. Those under the sign of the Warrior Stone will learn all combat skills 20% faster. No.
What?
The Thief Stone. Why did I pick the Thief Stone? Because there are a lot of things in this game that the only way to get them is to steal them.
Yeah, but Dad, using the Warrior Stone, you'll get to level 2 faster so you can get skill instead of you need steel on the south. You have no idea what it is.
No, actually, son, I know what you said. I just don't care because, well...
It's what I do and do.
It's my game.
Play on it. It's my Skyrim.
There we go. See, we use a little bit of our stamina here, and we can run a heck of a lot faster. And as you can see, we run out of stamina quickly while actually running.
Also, holding in the attack button, there's a power attack, which also uses.
And as you enter, it tells you, okay, you've discovered this place. And there's all the people talking. And you can interact with them, but see, if you bring up your map, it's now white instead of black like that. Okay. Something else on our map. Oh, wrong button. This is your skill tree. This allows you to use your skill points when you get them. You get skill points every time you level something up. And you can choose what you want to level up. You know, destruction, restoration, alteration, enchanting, smithing. This is for all of your armor and weapons.
Like crafting them.
Heavy armor, blocking, two-handed weapons, one-handed, archery, light armor, sneak, lockpicking, pickpocket, speech, which allows you to get better prices on certain things or convince people to do things, alchemy, illusion, conjuration, and you're back to the beginning here. Now let's see. And what you do is say you pick one. And I don't have any points at the moment, but what you would do is you pick the category, this case smithing.
And then you would pick the thing.
And then you would pick the perk that you want, and you would use your points on that. It also, when you level up, it also gives you another point that you can put in it, specifically in either stamina, health, or magicka, to increase those. But we have now made it here, so what I'm going to do
is the game for us.
is go like that. That's not what I want.
Now, please, Mother. If you keep on
Go like this.
Click save.
Save.
Yes.
No saves.
This everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
Alright, so we've saved our game and we are done for the day. Or at least for now. So thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good evening.
Good of the buys.